Hi everyone. This is Tom Lim from Evatar Gaming Network, and it's honor to be here to stand on the stage to speak about our project, very first project. And I'm gonna share of the Asian market status and the history of mobile game industries, and how we can make the mobile game ecosystem and industry better than now. So before I get into the main topic, I would like to introduce to you our company first. We are Evatar. The Evatar is the one of the fast-growing Asian mobile game publisher based in Taiwan, and we have like a lot of office in all over Asia. And we started our business from 2012. And we have like 10 million unique registered users by ourselves. And the annual revenue is 70 million US dollar from 2017. And we are working with 150 talented people in our company. And I would like to show you the video about our company to introduce you a little more detail about that.
Since 2012, Evatar has been focusing on marketing and distribution of mobile games. With an ever-growing fast-paced mobile game market, Evatar became a prominent publisher of online mobile games in Asia. Evatar attended over 10 million unique registered users, launched 31 games so far, and created countless bestsellers across Asia, some even reaching Europe and the Middle East. We're also proud to have 150 talents across several countries. From 2016 to 2017, more than 83% of Evatar's mobile games are listed on the very first top of download ranking, and more than 70% of the games have been listed on top 10 gross revenue ranking on mobile app stores. Moreover, our annual revenue during the time reached over US $70 million. Evatar has also established long-term and excellent partnerships with numerous major mobile gaming companies and advertising channels in Asia. We believe our year's experience and exposure to the mobile game industry will help us achieve this promising project and propel the mobile game world forward.
Are you guys familiar with annual games? Not really, huh? It's from Asian markets. So speaking of that, Asian market is kind of different than European market because the play pattern from Asian users and European users or Western users a little slightly different, because from Asia, they really like to fight each other. It's not like really fight each other or something, but in the game, they really like have the battle in the game, and MMORPG is one of the most famous genre in Asian market. Every once in decades, the revolutionary technology comes along and that changes whole people's life and industry. For example, like 2000, the internet.com boom changes everything, literally every part of your life and industry. You never imagined that before it came. And 2010, the mobile devices and smartphones and everything changes your life once again. And these days, in near future, 2020, what will change our life again? I believe it will be the blockchain. And what I brought here today is about the blockchain technology with combined to the mobile game platform. As I explained about the Asian market, the Asian market is really big market in the world. As mobile game market and other game market, the Asian market is the biggest one in the world. And on our platform, the top 200 games in Asian market captures like 90% of revenue, of whole mobile game revenue. And just half of the top Asian game already signed on the contract with our platform. So they will promise us to list their game on our platform in near future when we are done with our platform development. I'm gonna speak of a little bit about the game market status. In 2017, the total global game market size is 116 billion USD. And the 44%, which is like 50 billion US dollar, is generated from mobile games. So it's growing really, really fast, and it's bigger and bigger every year. Average growth is 13% every year. So in 2019, it will be like nearly 70 billion US dollar market in the world. But, so the market is growing really fast and bigger every year. But the market is healthy and it's okay right now. It's good enough right now. As one of the mobile game publisher, we've been facing on many problems. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the problems from now. The first problem is the platform cost. Usually what the mobile game content providers as like developers or publisher, they have to put their games on the marketplace, like platform. And they charge 30%, at least 30%, and these days it's like a little over than 30%. And the benefit, the revenue for the game publisher and developer is only 70%. So the distribution cost for your game is extremely high these days. And the second problem, speaking of second problem, is the community is really, really important for your game. The users, if you have any questions, or if you need the information, or if you need the friends in the game, you will look for the game community, like forum or something. It's just really, really important. And years ago, the game community is like only way that you can find valuable information or the answer how to play games and to make friends. But these days, it's a little different. It's been a little different. It's like, in the normal game communities, you cannot find the valuable information or true information anymore because the community became one of the marketing channel in these days. So it's really, really, for users, as users, it's really, really hard to judge if this information is right or wrong, to choose the games that they like. They're gonna choose the games they like from the review or preview or something like that, but it's really hard to judge. And third problem is the marketing cost. Marketing cost is still like really unreasonably high too. The entry period, let me say entry period of mobile games, at the time, if you have like really good idea on the mobile games and if you have the development skill, you can make profit easier than now. It's not really easy, but it was really easier than now. But these days, with explosive market growth, the marketing budget has been increased too, which means your profit and your revenue has been decreased a lot. So compared to 2011, 2017, 2011, it was like the user acquisition cost, UAC's user acquisition cost. The user acquisition cost was under $1. So if you spend like $1,000, you can get 1,000 valuable users. But right now, it's like it's more than $15. Sometimes it's up to like $20 or something to use the channels and influencers on the marketing. The marketing is really critical to drive the user acquisition. So you don't have any choice. You don't have any other choice. You have to spend that much money on the marketing. But it's extremely high. So every year, market growing like, as I say, 13% compared to last year, and it's growing every year really fast. But who gets the money, If you, like, as your game developer or publisher, even though you put your time, your money, even your passion, everything on the game, it's really, really hard to make money, profit. Even it's hard to meet break-even point. Why? Because of these problems like high platform costs and high marketing costs. So as one of the publishers in the Asian market, we also had these problems, these chronic problems, and it's really hard to get over it without new revolutionary next generation game platform. So that's why we came up with this mobile game platform. Let me a little bit explain you about the history of mobile game market. I can divide it as 4 period as based on the paradigm. Entrance period, like early of 2005 and 2002, 2008, it's like really high entry barrier. You have the only few mobile carriers has their own market, and you have like many barriers that you can get in at the time. So as mobile game developer or publisher, you can put your games on many barriers. After that, 2009, the called transaction period, the multiple market was open with the mobile contents is really open to the public. It's really opened. And at the time, the contents was more important. What you can develop and what kind of idea that you have was more important than the platform. And I say at the time, it's like blooming period of mobile game companies that they can make a lot of profit and benefit. So the most of Asian game publishers and developers has been growing at the time. And from 2012 to 2017, with explosive growth of market size, with the smartphones and the devices, it's been growing a lot. And with this explosive market growth, the few dominant market has been growing. So it seems like only few dominant platform can capture the majority of the revenue. And now, from 2018, I truly hope that our decentralized market platform, the mobile game platform, will change the new paradigm for mobile game publishers and mobile game users. So back to the problems. As I said, we have like 3 major problems, and how we can solve the problems, these chronic problems. We came up with blockchain technology based platform Evatar gaming network. So we have solutions for these problems, chronic problems. We're gonna take only 10% with using cryptocurrency with blockchain technology. We're going to issue our own tokens, and we're gonna change the payment. Traditionally, they paid on the game with using credit card, but we're gonna use our own token so that we can charge only 10% instead of 30%. The rest of 20% will equally go to the game publisher and the game users as the bonus. And eventually, 10% of revenue generated from the platform will be automatically donated to the public interest. For example, public education and public medical service and environmental campaign. And also, we're going to provide a spam-free community. Spam-free and high-quality community that you can find only through. It's not gonna be like 100%, but really high chance to have the true contents from the mobile community. Because you can mine our token from sharing your game contents on our communities. And the third, in our network, you can use all our users just one-time marketing spending only, and then you can use all our user pool for free. And also, you can hire the normal users as your best salesman, you know? So you can generate the download link, and the users can share the download link to other users, families, friends, and even other users through their blog or Facebook or Twitters, so that they can earn, they can mine more tokens from that. So as I explained, revolutionary blockchain technology and decentralized game platform. Game platform originally is really centralized. They can do whatever they want on their own platform, but we cannot, because it's the communities and the user interface will be judged by users' feedback. And tremendous game contents, we're going to, I truly hope, and we truly hope that we're going to able to change the market ecosystem. So I'm gonna show you the video about how it's working on our platform.
Players, get ready to buy items in your favorite games using EVT. Evatar Gaming Network's new cryptocurrency, EVT, will be the new gold standard for in-game coins. Evatar Gaming Network will only charge 10% instead of 30% for transaction fees, as the rest will go equally among the game company and gamers. Evatar Gaming Network will utilize blockchain technology and provide 48 types of useful features focusing on social mining, decentralized marketing, secured virtual treasure transaction, and game operations category. The best thing is, gamers can earn EVT by sharing valuable game content, joining affiliate mechanisms, and participating in bounty programs on Evatar Gaming Network, thus creating an Evatar Gaming Network community built on trust and a truly positive ecosystem. Through total community support and decentralized marketing design, game companies can acquire gamers exponentially. There will only be one-time advertising spend and no additional marketing costs on existing followers' promotions. With the Evatar Gaming Network platform and the liquidity of EVT, game companies and gamers will be a part of the next generation mobile game ecosystem easily and happily.
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend some time on this to explain how it's working on circulation with our cryptocurrency called EVT. So our platform is Evatar Gaming Network as EGN, and cryptocurrency is EVT. So basically, the user can purchase EVT on our platform, and they're gonna spend EVT on the game publisher with the high quality of game contents. They can buy virtual items with using EVT. And the game publisher, they got the EVT from the users, and how they are gonna do is the EGM will collect the EVT from game developers and publisher, and they can get the fiat revenue from our platform. So how it circulates is the user will buy EVT from our platform and exchange the virtual item on the game publisher, and they will exchange with fiat on our platform. So this is how it circulates. And I must say that we have some strength compared to other platform. There will be some other decentralized platform or not in the future, but what we are good at is as mobile game developer for last 60 years, we are really good at picking good games up from Chinese market or Korean market or Japanese market. We're really good at it. And we're really, really close and good friends with the content provider in Asian market. So basically, the top 10 games in Asian market captures like 50% of revenue. And as I mentioned, the 90% of revenue is generated from the top 200 games. And at the beginning, I mentioned about that. Because half of them already signed on the contract with us. So their games, as soon as we are ready for our platform, their games will be unleashed on our platform. And we are working on other games too. So in the future, I truly believe that like most of the games from top 200 games on the revenue ranking list will be listed on our platform. And this is a roadmap for our platform. We're going to initiate the ICO. We haven't done yet. We're on the development stage. And we're going to initiate ICO on April. And we're going to finish most of the function for the platform on June. So the first game with EVT will be launched on June. And September, also we can complete entire platform with 48 features. And also by the time I think we can upload 100 games with EVT payment. And in November, there will be the major 3 game show in Korea, which is like G-Star. It's about computer games and online games and mobile games, which is really, really big. And we are going to host a DevCon at the G-Star for the game developers and game publishers and also users. And in December, at the end of this year, I think we can have more than 200 games on our platform listed. Oh, it's blinking, fancy. And last but not least, the token will be used like 15% will be the advisors and partnerships, and 20% will be used in the team, and 5% is we'll use for the bounty programs, and rest of 60% is for ICO portion. So as I say, I hope I brought up the interesting topic for you guys, and maybe it helps you a little bit of understanding of the mobile game industry, especially Asian market. So join us at the Evatar Gaming Network platform. as I say, we're gonna do the ICO on the April, and more information you can find on the Evatar games, and also you can send the email with your passion, evt@evatargames.com, and I really would like to say that the making profit is really important. I know, but it should be a healthy ecosystem for everybody, like the game developers and game publishers and users, and also the platform, so that everybody can be happy and share the profit. In Asian market, it's like a lot of companies are like bankrupt. A lot of mobile game companies are bankrupt or something because of these chronic problems. So I hope we can make the mobile ecosystem a little better and advanced in the future. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you very much.